come one, come all for another Lupinranger unboxing. These have been coming fast and furious as of late. I've been just collecting stuff. We've been having extra arms. We've been having guns that turn into mecha. And now we have, just for you, the Jackpot Striker. Now, just a quick introduction about this in case you don't know. What Super Sentai has been doing for quite a while now, not every year, and not always in the same way, but they've been doing special releases for the summer movies. So the movie that this is in, I believe, has already come out, and it's just going to take for a while for us to be able to see it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, so the Jackpot Striker, as you can see by looking at it, and as you can tell from its name, is a repaint and slate remold of the regular good striker. So, you know, it's got a crown, it's got an extra little sword weapon, it looks like, on the side, but by and large, it's a remold of the main mecha that is used for, it's basically the torso of all the mecha. If you've seen my other videos, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of times they remold, like, the Red Ranger's mecha, or in the past they've even remolded, like, an entire Megazord, so to speak. So, you know, they just do different things, and it's a way to cash in, get a little extra money out of you with these things that usually only appear in the movie, although some have shown up in the actual series as like a one-off. But I think they tend to look pretty cool. They're pretty unique, and obviously with this one, it's going to have some special sounds, I would assume. So we're going to crack this open, and, you know, while I'm doing that, I do want to say that I've noticed is that this sold out very quickly, and a lot of stores tried to get extra shipments of them and were unsuccessful. And that actually happened to me, so I had to go to eBay, and I thought it for a pretty decent price. You know, I would say maybe I paid a little bit more than you would normally, but by and large, I don't think it was too extreme of a price. And just from looking at the box, I actually think it looks pretty cool. So I'm not really disappointed on that front. So these are some extra pieces right off the bat that are not with the normal good striker. And we'll take a quick comparison look at it. Here's a pretty cool golden red sword. I'm already digging that right now. So we'll just bust these out. See all these extras. Here's this crown, which is an extra. And also, from looking at the box, you can see it does show both the Red Rangers from Lupinranger and Patranger. But it looks like, while this obviously can go with any set of 3 mecha to make its full combination, they're really favoring the Lupinranger combination, the red, blue, yellow. And looking at the other options, I have to say it looks the best. Like, it looks like it was designed to be combined with just the Lupin. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go with Lupin. Everybody prefers Lupin. This is not news. I mean, hey, if you do prefer Patranger, more power to you. Like what you like, but and they're not bad. I mean, don't get it twisted. I don't think Patranger is bad by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, there's a cool, you know, an obvious cool kids club, and that's thieves in this iteration. So now we're going to look at our instructions. As far as putting the extra pieces on, it looks like it's pretty self-explanatory. So it has guns. So the guns would tell me that this piece, I want you to fold the flaps down. And then this piece just pops right in here. This piece pops over here. And then you've got the crown. Does it have a specific spot, or does it really just, you just jam it on there. Doesn't really do anything special, just jam it on there. You know, there's no actual, like, locked in place. And then if you flip it over, the place where it connects to the changer, you can just slide the sword on top of that. And then boom, you have your Jackpot Striker. Oh, fold out the front. Anyway, so quick comparison to that and the regular Striker. So One thing I'll notice right away is that like the molding, they just molded over it. They didn't really get rid of it, so that's a bit of a lazy move. One main difference is that on the side, instead of having wheels, it has treads. And obviously the extra pieces are different, and the paint scheme. Well, okay, this is why I'm saying it's definitely supposed to be a Lupin thing. I mean, the logo in the middle, it's the Lupin logo. It's not the, it's specifically for them. So, but other than that, you know, they're really similar. You see and you can see there's the difference in pieces in the middle, because as you can see, the little indentations on the bottom are what changes the noises. I just realized that another main difference is this actually doesn't have its own set of sounds. You can tell because this panel up front, you see, it's got for like watch batteries. This is where all the sound comes out, and it doesn't have that. So hopefully it makes unique sounds by putting it into the changer, but on its own it doesn't have anything unique. That's interesting. It's a little disappointing too, because you'd kind of hope it would have new sounds to justify the heftier price tag, you know, because it's supposed to just be a remold, but not like that. Also on the knees, the flaps don't fold down. These knee flaps, one of the aesthetic differences is if they're folded down, it's for Lupin. If you keep them up, it's for Pat. And this, it just doesn't, they're just, you know, they're molded right on. Anyway, let's see if it does actually make a different noise for this. All right, we're ready.
Jackpot! Title boost!
So it did say Jackpot, and then that noise sounded to me kind of like it was the sound of a slot machine. I could be off. So it does have a little bit of bonus there. I don't know if it does anything different if you go down. I doubt it.
Jackpot! Title boost!
Nope. Alright, so it's just, you know, it's got a normal boost sound that you would get from any of the extra arm attachments. And then now, as far as actual change, I really don't think there's much to speak of on that front. Oh, wait. I don't know what I forgot to do. I forgot to do the summoning. Sorry, my bad, guys. So, again, and then that's the sound for summoning the mecha. So it's got both of those. Change should be pretty simple for those of us who've actually, you know, done the old ones in the past. The, let's see, fold the leg part up, pop the legs down. Let's see, does it want... Yes, it does want you to take all the pieces off. Fold that down as you normally would. Fold the headpiece up. Fold the legs back. Okay. Let's see how they want this to go. And then you just put on the pieces like you normally would. Let's see, comparison-wise, I'd say that's pretty much the exact same shade of red. So that goes well. Yellow arm. Blue arm. And then the extra pieces, let's see. Okay, so they slide on top of the same grooves, just like the sword slides on the back, same sort of grooves. You just slide those on one at a time. Gives a little extra heft to the design. And the head still just, you know, just like it goes on top of the dial part. You just kind of mash it on. You know, there's no real science behind it. Okay, I'm just trying to center it to make it look nice. And then you've got the sword that you can just pop in the hand. Like so. All right. Boom. And that's really all there is to it. Let me take a look, and yeah, that is... I don't know what the exact name is for it. Is it, you know... I'm gonna have to look online to see what the actual mecha name is for it, and obviously that's gonna be in the description. But yeah, I think this is really, really, really nice. Sorry, my little dusty. It's been sitting on the shelf for a little while. I think this is a case of really maximizing your value for doing very little to actually alter things, because what they did here is they focused on just little bonuses that changed the overall aesthetic and colors that looked really well together. Because I think this looks like a fantastic mecha with the arm pieces and the sword and the crown. It looks different enough, and it looks it really actually does look quite regal. Like it's got a kingly feel, so to speak. And again, all it really is a mecha that we've already had, just remolded and recolored with a couple extra bonus pieces on it. So I think they really did a lot with a little bit. And as some of the different movie exclusives, some have been good, some have been bad, a lot middle of the road. My favorite is the remold from Go-Onger when they redid the whole mecha, and it became kind of like a Shogun deal where it was all red, gold, and black. And I know that one ended up going for a lot on the secondary market. But yeah, I think it's a really neat idea. It's a nice way to give us new stuff. The only big downfall, as I mentioned before, is I was really hoping for a new set of sounds, especially when they keep the trigger in like this, for its own selection of Jackpot's sounds, and we didn't get that. So that is a major downfall, so to speak, of this design. But overall, I really dug it. I hope you dug it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, as far as what's coming up, I have a Loot Crate, I have a Slam Crate. I did get Loot Anime just this month, even though I've stopped doing it on a monthly basis, but I got it this month because it's got Dragon Ball Super and My Hero Academia stuff in it, 2 franchises I absolutely love, so you'll get 3 loot unboxings in the next couple of weeks. Beyond that, I'm trying to think about what we have with Lupinranger. I don't think... Well, there is one. It's a middle section, kind of like the red ones, so to speak. I keep saying so to speak a lot tonight. I always notice I got those little verbal crutches. But yeah, so there's one for that, and there shouldn't be too much more beyond that anytime soon for Sentai. We are getting to the point, though, where we should hear about what the new Sentai is. We know it's got some sort of dragon theme to it. It sounds like it's going to be a 5-Ranger team with dragons, but we don't really know anything beyond that. Hopefully there'll be more information soon. As far as I go, other videos that are not unboxings, I keep saying it, and I say it to myself, and I say it to you to remind myself to do some more sit-down videos. And we're coming up to the holidays, so hopefully I'll have some more free time to be doing that sort of stuff. But that's enough rambling for me. I just wanted to show you the Jackpot Striker. Until next time, you know all the good stuff. You know about the liking and the commenting, the subscribing and the bell ringing and the sharing and all of that. Do all that. I appreciate it. You'll appreciate it. We'll all appreciate each other. Until next time, I am Jeremy, aka Captain Subpar, saying to you that forever and always I will forever be King of the Geeks. Oh yeah! Jackpot Striker! Making dreams come true. Why am I singing the Muppet Babies theme song? Don't at me. I don't know.